This episode has been brought to you from the DGMS Studios, home of Don't Get Me Started, Lethal and Money Live, and Surftown. Found at Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Welcome to Keith and Lee's Great Noosa Coffee Odyssey, the podcast where we don't just sip coffee, we savour every moment. Today we're diving into the heart of Noosa's coffee scene, exploring cosy corners from local gems to trendy cafes that will make your taste buds sing. Whether you're a cappuccino connoisseur or a latte lover, grab your coffee cup, settle in and join us as we sip our way through the best coffee shops around.
Hi, I'm Keith, and so glad you can join Lee and I as we sip and savour our way through Noosa's vibrant coffee scene. We're not coffee connoisseurs, but we absolutely love and enjoy every cup we encounter.
And I'm Lee. In our latest episode, we'll take you behind the scenes of our favourite local cafes, sharing stories, laughs, and of course, our honest reviews. Perfect for all coffee lovers who appreciate good brews without the pretentiousness. I hope you enjoy this episode. Well, before you know it, Keith, it's the end of the week. It's Friday. And we are at the Little Cove Coffee Cove on Wybutt Road, Noosaville. It has a 4.4 rating with 304 reviews.
304?
I came past here at 6:10 this morning. It's packed. So it's either the coffee that's excellent, which we're about to find out, or the food. And I've been looking at the food and smelling the food, and it smells delicious. So 304. Yesterday, when we was at the chalet, I couldn't get up the reviews. It was 434 reviews. So this isn't too bad. 304. But it's the end of the week, Keith.
Yeah, but I've got a question about reviews. Okay, we're doing an audio one, but would you enjoy your coffee establishment that much you'd actually go and give it a review, typing it into your phone?
I think if I had time and I was that inclined, I do it with some stuff I get through the DGMS Studios where the roadcasters or the leads.
Thank you.
Thank you. I put a review on that because I would want to read other people's reviews on it. It gives me a better idea of what I'm buying. Coffee shops? Probably not.
No, see, I wouldn't either, even if I really, really loved the place. So the fact that people like to do it tells me something that, wow, they really like it and they're taking me time to bother to do it. This place has got a large number of views. That's quite substantial, really.
Yeah, well, it's right next door to the Thai, which we've been here a few times, which has been really nice. It's my first time here at the Little Cove Coffee Co. Mm-hmm. It's a bit of a mouthful. But like I said, I've been past here many times. We said we must drop in, and we have. And it's not disappointing at the moment. The atmosphere is pretty good. I just keep smelling that food. It smells delicious.
Well, I get the feeling that this is like a coffee place. There's lots of room. There's a big table inside that could fit 8 people. We're sitting in a semi-exposed deck. There's a lot of people reclining. This is the type of place where you would come just to have coffee. I know you like your food and see some great food around here, but this really is a coffee destination. You could come here and sit. There's a gentleman over there who's reading the paper. Take his time. There's a lady over there. She's doing the same. A tradie just walked in for his morning coffee. I can't see any laptoppers.
No.
Any would-be influencers, but they could come here. They'd be welcome.
We'd probably miss them.
Yeah, they'd probably... No, but if it's left over, we can look after it. That was a bit audacious of me, wasn't it? Poor bloke, he didn't know what to make of it. I've just described the physical layout of it, but I think in some little bit of sweeping testament, but I like this place.
It's very big, it's very open. When you walk in, the counter, again, is very appealing. You have a vast array of the beans here, and I know it's going to be a great coffee because I recognise the bean. And I've just had a sip, and I'm very, very happy.
I am too. I'm busting to say that. Yeah, that's probably why there's so many reviews.
The coffees came over in this really nice. Would you say it's a strange colour? It's sort of greeny,
muted lime green.
Yeah, lovely.
The only way they ever have when I look at these cups, they're nice, thick ceramic walls and nice round lips. They're funky.
Well, we have to come back and have a large next time. We've had a small because we've been naughty. This is our second cup of coffee this morning. We joined up with your beautiful daughter on her birthday. And I forgot what I was going to say.
You got to ask me how I'm going to rate the ambient.
This is a coffee cup. Yesterday, we was at the Noosa Roastery, came out with a ceramic mug. This, I'm enjoying. It's a coffee cup, little handle on the side. There's my little pinky.
Well, this place is kind of muted in its decor. It's got a large dark ceiling, kind of semi-white walls, and all the counter and the cabinet over there with all the coffee beans and the tables and the chairs are all brownish colour, brown framing on the folding doors and wall. So I don't find that this lime green cup fits in that well. I don't like the colour.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather it was a brownie sort of colour.
Well, I'd rather it be a large.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm glad it's not pink.
But we're on Wyber Road, which is the main thoroughfare through the back end of Noosaville down by the river. Can't hear the traffic.
No, you can't. All you can hear is just a faint rumble, but that's all right. There's a sense of, this is a good place to be. There's a lot of people around. You can hear the clitter of the kitchen. You can see the kitchen working. Very open behind the counter there. There's a little family there with a little boy grizzling away. You've got people sitting around the knife and forks clanging as they go through their meal. A little bit of a rumble in the background. I like it. It's got a sense of this is a nice central place to be.
I'm looking at the menu at the moment, and eggs Benedict, $24.
Reasonable.
Bacon and eggs, $19, and a brekkie burger, $17.
That's all right. That's a breakfast hit right there.
I'd like to come back and try the food as well as the coffee again. I'll definitely come back here again very soon.
But I would say, judged on what you said about driving past here so early this morning, the place be packed, I'd imagine that is probably every morning, and then you come here on the weekend for your breakfast. You better get here super early or you won't get a seat. I'm going to rate the ambience pretty high. I'm going to give it a 4.3. Nearly went 4.4. 4.4.
I think if you're here at 6 o'clock in the morning, it'd be buzzing, and I think it'd be a really good place to be. At the moment, it's not so good because of, as you just mentioned, but the ambience, I'd give it, I don't know, 4.1. I think would be the right one for me.
Yeah, well, that's okay too. I just saw a gentleman walk in, just walked straight in. He went straight up to the display cabinet and he picked up the daybreak bag of coffee beans, straight up to the counter to buy it. Customer who's been here before, he knows what he wants. He didn't even look for a choice. He just went straight up and grabbed that and purchased it. And now he's walking now, happy as Larry's going to go home and grind his own coffee.
It'd be great coffee. So amazing coffee.
I love the names too. Daybreak, Coastal Trade Winds, Pacific. That's pretty groovy, really, isn't it?
I think it's a really cool place. I think I'll bring my wife here and have breakfast. Maybe this Sunday morning I'll come and have breakfast.
I think if you did, definitely put you in her happy book. It'd be a winner.
That'd be a first, mate.
Well, you better bring her. Now, let's rate the coffee. I like you. I've been very impressed. I like coffee. It's easy to drink, but it's got I know I've used this term before, but I can't get away from it. It tastes like coffee. I know I'm having a coffee. It's got all that I look for in it. It's got a nice, deep, pink coffee flavour that I find quite broad and quite deep, without that bitter edge that some coffee could have. So, I'm really rating this coffee quite highly.
Well, you know who else uses this bean? Infinity. So that's where...
We also were impressed with the coffee.
Oh, I love that. I've got a couple of little coffee quotes here. I like my coffee like I like my joke, dark and bitter. May your coffee be stronger than your toddler.
Oh.
And the final one, sip happens.
Yeah, stronger than your toddler.
Yeah, well, those couple that's finally gone didn't take anything to take care of their toddler. They just let him do what he wanted to do. So obviously the coffee wasn't as strong.
I was going to say that toddler's won that one. He's stronger.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, let's not get on that. So, coffee keep.
I'm going to give it 4.4.
Okay, just no thinking about it, just straight out.
No, I'm really impressed.
4.4. I'm going to go 4.5 because I think if you had a breakfast with this, you'd have another coffee.
You would. Well, this is our second cup of the day. I've got to say I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And this is so good, this coffee. Sometimes when you have a second cup of coffee, the coffee flavour kind of hits you too much. You get too much of it in you and it kind of, it does that hit that gets you started type thing and you can have too much of that. But this is a perfect second cup.
Mate, this cup of coffee is making me so happy with the world. When I get up, I won't be walking away, I'll be floating away.
Floating?
Because this has made me feel it's all worthwhile.
Is there a touch of ecstasy in all of this with you, Lee? Or?
I don't know, they could have put a little bit of ecstasy in there.
Or is it just an enlightened sense of pleasure.
A bit of both.
I'm going with the largest sense, sensory pleasure. This is a pleasure to drink.
Forget violins, it's a whole symphony.
No, man, I'm hearing violins.
You are?
Yes.
My goodness.
You know, the ambience here, it's got a nice feel to it. It's got a little bit of a groove. You know, it almost tempts me to go and get a tattoo like a barista and go and come here with my PC. I can't. It's not an Apple.
My other job's a barista. That's what you could put on your arm. The other thing is, we were looking forward to coming down here. We were also saying we have to finish off the week because it's the end of the week. But we also have our cafe of the week. And you and I both said, well, I've got mine. And I can tell you, and you'll probably say the same, mine's changed, that yours has too.
Well, no, I'm going to stick with it.
Oh, you're still going to stick with it?
Yeah, because it did really knock me out. I know you could almost have Cove coffee shops of the week. You can have two. But this one here is, will I change my opinion from the chalet? Actually, I think I have to.
Well, the coffee has to make it because it's the best coffee we've had all week.
And it just feels like a coffee shop. It's just a place to come and have coffee. And yeah, the food's a bonus. I'm sure the tucker here is really great.
Mate, it's incredible.
It's got a great feel to it, hasn't it?
My God, I am going to come here Sunday, have a brekkie. So, Cafe of the Week, Keith.
Oh, this one here, our Little Cove Coffee Cove.
Me too. Previous to that, we were going to go with the chalet, but this one has taken the title. And this is why we do this, because it can change.
Well, I tell you what, I just had mine
in an instant.
I'm just about the end of my cup here, and we've got small because it's our second cup of the morning. And as I pick it up with its handle, I almost saw my little finger rise up into a pinky. I half did.
It suits you.
You think?
Absolutely, especially if you've had the pink cup.
I'll tell you what, don't mind you saying that. I'm a little bit offended. But I tell you, if you ever see me with the ring on my little finger, then you can start slapping me down, all right?
Mate, you've got to be in England to have that. They always have little rings on there, like big ears.
Chuck's got one.
Yeah, he's got one.
Yeah, well, you know, he plays the part. He's not ever so English, and you know the way he speaks.
Well, Keith, as always, mate, it's been a fantastic week. I've so enjoyed myself. I'm looking forward to next week. What's on the agenda?
Well, Lee, this week is the end of our coffee week in Noosa. What's on the agenda is the start of a new day, which will be Monday, of a new coffee adventure in our great coffee odyssey here in this wonderful coastal town of Noosa. So what's on is Monday, another day, and it starts again, brother. Can't wait.